Today I fucked up by letting my 4-year-old watch me play Bloodborne. So I know I'm a bad parent. I don't censor anything we watch, so my 4-year-old son had seen countless horror movies and violent video games. Rather than be afraid or become violent, he has instead taken a reasonable mindset of got to eat too. Velociraptor, monsters, zombies, whatever, just insert it into that sentence and he said it with a shrug. I've been letting him watch me play Bloodborne lately and he actually thanked me for being a hunter and killing the bad guys. This kid is awesome. Or so I thought. Today we were fighting with his toy dinosaurs, Baryonyx vs Velociraptor. Fun times. But then he told me to pick up my pretend controller to make them fight. As soon I picked it up he said, "You died already. Try again." Every time we went to fight it was the same thing, "You died. Try again." I was like, "Dude, you didn't even give me a chance." Then he told me, "But that's what you always saw in your game. Die at the start of the fight, motherfucker." TL/Doctor, I let my 4-year-old son watch me play Bloodborne and now he trolls me for dying too much. We let our first daughter watch the worst horror movies when she was an infant because she didn't know what was going on. She would always laugh her head off at the worst scenes. Turned out completely normal though. Our second daughter, on the other hand, has never seen a horror movie and she is the most sadistic and morbid kid I've ever met. Great kid. But the stuff she comes up with, it started when he was maybe a year old and we watched Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. He would laugh his ass off every time someone was brutally murdered. At that moment I was like, "Velp, I'm not gonna shelter this kid." Getting told by your tiny humans is the worst. Lol, get good scrub. Just tell him you did his mom. That'll show him. Removed. Owned. Pwned. Yes, I'm that old and I'll go away now. Today I fucked up by literally holding my bladder and breaking my penis. This actually just happened and I'm still kinda confused myself. I woke up from like a wet dream of sorts and had to take a number 2, poop. Because of the dream, the little guy was still excited and I couldn't aim it down into the toilet. So I did what anyone would do in my situation. I pinched the tip so I could let a couple turds fall without pissing all over the floor. All is going good until the pressure builds too high. Now I'm desperately trying to aim it down into the toilet, turd still half sticking out of my ass. But I never quite get it in and boom. Something snapped. I honestly don't know, but all the pee came rushing out and it shot all over the walls and floor, but a stream of blood came out right alongside it. And the pain. Jesus Christ. The pain is the only thing that got the lil dude to settle down. So now I'm finishing my number 2 with blood dripping from my penis and I don't know what the exact cause is. Kinda scared tbh. Too long, didn't read. Tried to hold my bladder via my hand. Bladder broke through with a vengeance and tore something along the way. Edit. The only reason I haven't gone to the doctor yet is because I just turned 26 and was kicked off my mom's health insurance. And I have been procrastinating signing up for my own. So a doctor's visit might cost me an arm and a leg right now. And a dick, as people have informed me of below. Second edit. I appreciate the helpful responses. I wish the other commenters would stop making me laugh though. Only makes the pain worse. Last edit. I went to sleep hoping all would be good when I awoke. And this is how my bed cover looked when I just woke up. NSFW. No nudity, but it is blood that came from a dick, so that's that. And please don't judge me for not having sheets on the bed. I was in too much pain to make my bed up before I laid down and those shits must have slipped off. Never hold your penis shut, dude. Trouble aiming means you sit down and hold it in the bowl so you don't pee on the wall, lol. Hold on. You don't know the actual size of it. Maybe it's so big he would have shit all over it. Shrugs / Probably burst a blood vessel. Sounds like you'll be okay. I would go to a hospital though. Googled it and it's kinda spot on. Blunt trauma during an erection. Didn't see if it requires surgery to repair though. You have to ask yourself, is saving your dick worth an arm and a leg? Many men would be torn by that decision. He's got 2 arms and 2 legs. One is expendable. You only have 1 dick. Go to the hospital now! ! You. exploded your penis with the pressure of your bladder because you physically tried to hold it shut. This should not be possible. No man, this shit fucking hurts. Americans, we have the best healthcare in the world. Also Americans, my dick exploded, but I'm not going to the hospital because I can't afford it. Today I fucked up by burning my husband's penis. This morning I decided to make some homemade salsa. I chopped up fresh tomatoes, onions, cilantro, bell peppers, jalapenos and some spicy peppers the guy at the grocery store recommended. The highlight of this story is the salsa turned out delicious. Anyways, skip ahead 45 minutes. My husband and I were laying in bed and we decided to turn on a movie. I was trying to be sexy so I stuck my hand down his shorts and started to play with his pepper. I was playing with it for about 2 minutes before he started freaking out. As he ran to the bathroom he asked me if I washed my hands after making the salsa. When I tell you my heart dropped to my butt. Remember rinsing them with water but I didn't do anything more than that. It's been 2 hours now and his poor penis is covered in these little red rashes. My search history is probably very confused right now after googling the things I did. Dipping your dong in milk, yogurt, cold air. So many options to explore. I have never felt this bad though. I've only seen him cry a few times and today was not one I will want to remember. Too long didn't read. I made salsa and forgot to wash my hands, played with my man's pepper and burned it pretty bad. Fill a baggie with milk. Place his nethers into it in a position where he can keep it there. Milk will draw out any capsaicin in his skin. I used that remedy for my hands a few years back. This is what we did. I don't know if I will ever be able to drink milk again without thinking of my husband's wiener in a bag. Why, back when the wife and I were young and definitely dumb, she was reading a book where the woman placed ice cubes on her man's balls just at the right time. We didn't have any ice but we did have some icy hot lotion. I okayed using it. It felt like heaven for about 2 seconds, then the burning commenced. I could only dip them in a bowl of cold water. I didn't think it was ever going to stop burning. I wish that was the only thing that they had to suffer from, but I also zapped them with 75 VDC at about 120 amps. When I was welding. I was standing on a metal catwalk about 75 feet up and squatted down on a hot rod that didn't fall from the stinger when I squeezed it. I was grounded to the pipe but I took my gloves off and put my hand on the pipe as I squatted. That was over 30 years ago and I still feel a little twinge when I think about it. My husband put tiger balm on his shoulder then went to the bathroom to wash his hands. Brain did not compute the process and decided it was better for him to pee before washing his hands. I felt horrible at the screams of pain but I couldn't help but laugh lol. Goat's milk soap is way more effective than soaking in milk. The fat in the soap will help dissolve it and wash the capsaicin away. I'm an absent-minded face rubber and I have learned my lesson the hard way and swear by this solution. Me, reads title. This morning I decided to make some homemade salsa. Say no more. Make his pain your pain. Put your hands down your pants. When I first saw those little tears start, in my rage of guilt I think I offered to do it to myself in some sad attempt to make it better. Good thing he ignored me.